Hello and welcome to my channel, It's a Tailored Life. My name is Taylor and in today's video we are going to be kicking off my spring cleaning series where we are going to be going room by room in my house, decluttering, organizing, just getting rid of things and getting everything all clean. So first I'm just going to start off by showing you all the mess that we are dealing with. About a year ago, I went and I organized all of these cabinets, but the way that I organized them just was not very functional, so the mess came back, and now I need to get everything in order all over again. So before I get started organizing, I just want to go ahead and quickly tidy up the bathroom, get things clean. I don't want to start pulling items out and the bathroom is messy. I just feel like that's just no way to organize in the middle of mess. So after I finish organizing, I am going to go back and clean the bathroom so that the entire bathroom is clean. So now I'm going to start with just cleaning out the cabinets. I'm going to remove everything. This way I can wipe everything down, see what I have, and put things back in neatly. Now I will say this is not going to be the most aesthetically pleasing organization video you've seen. I've said this before in my previous videos. I like for things to be organized, but just for functionality, I can't have things super aesthetic in my house because it doesn't always work for us. We do have random items. I'm a mom. I have two kids, a 7-year-old and a 2-year-old. So sometimes I can have one item of something and a bunch of another thing. So it's not always easy for me to have that super aesthetic look. While I was going through everything that I had in this cabinet, I was putting all of the Band-Aids and Neosporin, our little first aid items, in one clear container, and I decided it would be a great idea to put these in a clear container because not being able to see items that we have, for me and my husband, we are both very out of sight, out of mind kind of people. We will think, oh, we don't have it or we used it all. And seeing how much Neosporin we have is actually horrible, but the way that I have it organized now, it's a lot easier to see. I know that we will not need Neosporin for a very, very long time, but I also wanted to separate everything into sections so that it's also easy to check and see where things are. If we may forget that we have something, I know if we do have it where I can find it.
So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
Okay, so I'm still working through this stuff down here from this first cabinet, and this is what we got so far. It's looking really good, and I have this other container, and what I think I'm going to put in here to put down there, because I have a lot of my husband's items. Well, this is where he keeps a lot of his stuff on this side, but I think what I'm going to put in here to go also under there is his body washes that I was keeping here, but that will free up some space in here because some of the items that I have that are down here don't actually go there. I have hand soap, hand sanitizer, hair products for the boys. These are skincare products for myself. More stuff for the boys that doesn't go there. It just got placed there. So I'm going to use this space to free up some space in here. So I'm just going to grab these soaps and put all of his soaps in there like that. So I also had these in there. I'm going to open these up I've already put some in here, and I'm gonna put these, and they come with deodorant, so I'm also gonna put the extra deodorants in there. And I know it looks like I have like a ton of soap, but to save money, when things are on like a really good sale or something, I will buy them like in bulk just to save money. And these I bought at Target after Christmas. They were 75% off, so I got them for like $2, either $2 or $3, I can't remember. And it comes with a Dove body wash and a Dove deodorant. So whenever I can find a good deal like that, I always stock up. And the same thing with the Bath and Body Works soaps. When they have their semi-annual sale, if I have a coupon, I will just kind of stock up. And I want to say for these I paid maybe about $2 each. And I just think it's better to just have these instead of like if we need them, because Dove alone, like Dove costs like $8 or $9 for a bottle of body wash now. So just always be on the lookout for deals. Okay, so we're all done in this cabinet. It looks really good, definitely a lot better than it did when I first opened it up. So I could stack this bin on top of that bin if I took these two items out, but I actually don't want to do that, because I like that right now when you open the cabinet you can easily see what's in that bin, because me and my husband, we are very much out of sight out of mind kind of people, which is why we have so much Neosporin because if we don't see it, we will just assume that we don't have any more. We ran out, thought I had it, I don't have it. So I like to keep things where we can see them. It helps us from overbuying. And we have this is like where I put the warmers for like if my husband has an injury or something and he needs to use one of the warmers or cramps or anything. So I would rather them be easily seen than to make it like look really good. But I'm all done for now with this cabinet. As I work through the rest of the cabinets, I may make changes as I go along. Like if there's something that I see needs a home or something like that, and I know there's space somewhere else, I may come back.
And the way she always dances when she thinks nobody sees, and when she's gone I miss her so. I tell her, baby, please don't go, I think you should stay with me. And I really get what the love songs are talking about. Oh, and I just wanna tell her how I feel, scream it out loud. Have you ever been in love? Have you ever lost your head? Have you felt like you were out of breath when you saw her in that dress? When your heart is beating fast and you're sweating, you can't stop looking at her smile, then you've been in love. That's how you know you've been in love. Turn me upside down, I just don't know what to do. I wanna spend the night with her, sprinkle one of my t-shirts so it smells like her perfume. Have you ever been in love? Have you ever lost your head? Have you felt like you were out of breath when you saw her in that dress? When your heart is beating fast and you're sweating, you can't stop looking at her smile, then you've been in love. That's how you know you've been in love.
Alright, so I still have a lot of mess down here in the floor. These are like items that as I work through, I'll find homes for or decide if we're going to keep them. But most of the stuff I'm going to keep, I just need to find a place for it. But here's an update. This drawer is looking a lot better. And we have this drawer is pretty empty, so I'll probably end up putting more items in here. I'm trying to fix these up. This is my husband's sunscreen. And under this cabinet is also looking really, really good. So I'm now moving on to this side, and I was going to start with these drawers just so it's less stuff to take out at one time. But I feel like there's so much stuff mixed up in here, and like I'm gonna need to decide where I'm gonna put hair products, it's majority hair products, like a lot of my beauty products and some of the boys stuff. So I feel like I'm gonna have to start here. I feel like I'm gonna have to pull everything out of these three before I start putting things back, so I can figure out how I want to organize it all. So I'm going through and just taking everything out of every cabinet, but I'm spraying it with the Lysol disinfecting Scentiva spray, and this smells really good. But I close the cabinets after I spray it because it does say that you should let it sit for about 10 seconds so that it can disinfect. But I'm also closing the drawers behind me because I normally use this to wipe down the kitchen counters or the bathroom a lot, and it smells really good, but I guess in small spaces the scent is just overwhelming, and so it does like make me choke or like cough if I'm like breathing it in too much, if that makes sense. So if you're using that, definitely like open a window, make sure there's some good ventilation going on. And now I'm just showing you guys the mess that I have from cleaning all three of these drawers out and how I'm just organizing everything back into its place. So first I started off with just putting all of my kids' hair care items back into the drawer. So what I did basically was pick a spot that I'm going to put these items and then go through my big pile of mess and put them into the spaces that I've designated for them. And then I also left a few empty spaces so that like random items that I do have that need a home, I'll have a home for them also. I feel like that's really important, and that's kind of what messed me up the last time that I organized the cabinets, is I didn't make sure that I had a home for everything. And I also needed to be mindful in keeping space for new things or new items that I may buy. If we try a different soap or shampoo, like I should consider having space to store more hair care items. So here I'm just showing you, I decided to organize all of the toothpaste and toothbrushes into a drawer, all of my kids' hair care items, but I left one basket like pretty empty so that if I need to put any new items in there, I have space. And then I have this empty space, and I'm just gonna put all of my nail care items and like any extra like hair care items that need a home, I'm gonna put those items in there so it looks very neat and organized. And like I said, it's not going to be super aesthetically pleasing, but it is going to look much better than it did when I started. Okay, so I'm about to start this closet, and I'm going to tell you guys, it is currently 12, almost 1 o'clock, and I have to pick up my son by 2:30. Well, both my boys. I have to leave here. So I need to get this all completely finished. I feel like I can get it done because I've been working through here and putting items in the cabinets over there. A lot of these baskets are now like empty, or they only have a couple of items in them. So, but over, I don't know if you guys have noticed on some of the products, there's like a lot of dust and dirt. And down here you can see it. We recently had some renovations done in this bathroom, and things kind of got dusty down there. So I'm going to have to pull everything out that's down here. But before I put it all back and organize it, I need to like sweep and clean it all up. But let me just give you a quick look in here. And I just put the gloves back that were in there, all of my nail and like pedicure items. And I know I showed you guys here. And here, and I do still have a few items here. I have a trash bag there of like all the wrappers and things that I've gotten rid of. So I'm still working through this, and I got to get all this together because my goal, so hi guys, my goal is to have the bathroom completely clean when I go pick them up, and I feel like an hour and a half is doable. So I'm gonna go for a completely clean bathroom in 1 hour and a half. I'm gonna try to work hard, stay focused. Like I've been kind of picking up my phone here and there when I shouldn't be and getting distracted. But the goal is to stay focused, get this done, and when I leave here, the bathroom is good to go. So let's get started in here.
to be daring, baby, dance the night away.
And this is the finished product for the closet. I was so happy to be able to like see the floor in this closet again and see space on the shelves, but I made sure to leave plenty of space in all of my baskets for any extra products that I may need to bring in, or just as we get rid of things, like I can see the space clearing up and it doesn't still feel very cluttered. Now that the closet and all of the cabinets are all done and organized, I do need to go ahead and clean the bathroom because like I said, I wanted the bathroom to be clean before I went and picked up the boys from school. So I'm just gonna do my best to quickly like get this all clean and tidied up.
To be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it, you can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder.
So at this point I had switched to the Microban multi-surface disinfecting cleaner because the Scentiva cleaner had just gotten like way too overwhelming for me. Like I was starting to feel like I could barely breathe and I kept having to like step out of the bathroom to take a breath, and that was even with the bathroom window open. So definitely if you use that, make sure you are in a very well ventilated area. I normally don't always clean the bathroom countertops with Microban, but I do trust it that it's like cleaning. Sometimes I will use like the Clorox bleach cleaner, but I just felt like the scent of that was going to be strong on the counter, so I only used it on the toilet just to make sure. Like I have boys, so I'm always like really particular about making sure that the toilet is really clean.
You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder.
So the bathroom is all clean, the cabinets and the closet are all organized and they look so good. I'm so happy. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new here, please consider subscribing, and thank you for watching all the way to the end and hanging out with me while I got this bathroom under control. But definitely make sure you're subscribed because this is just the first video in my spring cleaning series. I've already started in the kitchen and other rooms of the house, and I will be uploading those videos shortly as well. So let's clean together. Let's get these houses organized and ready for the new year.